The doors have just opened to the National. It's the biggest card show of the year, and this year the crowds and the excitement are at an all-time high. So I cannot wait to get inside and get some deals done now. Let's go. I cannot believe that the doors just opened, but the National already feels crowded. It's going to be an insane year this year. And of course, the National is back here in Chicago, which of course means I have Michael Jordan on my mind. I love buying Michael Jordan autograph cards, so that's the first thing I'm going to hunt for right now. Let's get started.
How you doing, Geoff?
Hey, how's it going?
Long time no see, man. How's everything? Good?
Yeah, nice to see you. I saw you met you a couple years ago.
Yes, definitely. Back in Chicago 3 years ago, exactly. So I'm interested in your Scotty. I've seen it on your Instagram, the red PMG.
The Scottie Pippen red PMG.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's the grade again? PSA?
PSA 6.5. I have that on me. Hold on one second. Let me pull this out here. So this is it. That's the one you're interested in, right?
Yes.
It's a really nice copy. PSA grades these PMGs super tough.
Yeah. Do you have some wiggle room off of that price? Cash.
You're going to offer a cash offer?
Yes. I'll throw you an offer just to start.
Throw me an offer.
It's probably too low, but just to get the ball rolling, I would do 20 cash.
20 cash? Okay. Yeah. Let me take a peek at, I appreciate the offer, first of all. Thank you. Thank you. Let me look at,
I saw that 7.5 and a BGS did like 17.
Yeah.
I know this is different for sure. Get them over the PSA is hard.
Believe it or not, the PSA 6.5 is going to outsell the BGS 7.5.
Of course, 1,000%.
You know, it's wild how that started to happen now with, some of the more iconic cards like these.
Everybody just wants them in PSA holders.
Everyone wants them in PSA holders. And you get the extra benefit on this one of like the little extra color match.
Yes, sir.
With the red on the red, which looks really good. But yeah, the
like
surface.
Indents in his head or anything?
No, the surface. I mean, you feel free to look at that really closely.
Oh, it's jersey number, Geoff. I'm kidding.
You had me excited for a minute. I was like, oh, the price just doubled.
Would have been insane. It really is good for a 6.5, though.
It is a nice 6.5. Yeah, now, the last PSA 6 that sold for $25,200.
Okay, when was that?
That was...
last year. Okay.
I priced that up at $26,000 kind of based on that.
What's available? Okay.
So there's a PMG 4 for sale at $30,000. Okay. That's the only one that's out there right now.
I mean, I threw an offer. Where do you want to be?
I wanted to be at 25 cash with the PSA 6 doing 25.2. I felt like that was within the realm of what was fair cash wise.
22.
22 I still feels a little. I appreciate the cash aspect of it. It's nice at the beginning of a show like this too.
Of course. And I know you know what you're doing. You know you can make. It's a great card, but you can take that much. You know what you're doing.
I can.
So,
to be honest, my lowest on it would be 24.
I'll come up one more, and that's my best. That's the literal number I had in my head is 23. And if you can't, I understand. If you can, I'd like to get a relationship going, a working relationship going. I always have nice stuff. Maybe next time you come, hey, you got this. I remember what happened this time. Be a nice deal, day one.
It's a nice deal.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm leaving a little bit of money on the table.
It's not much, if any, though. And I'm giving you all cash. Same thing.
Yeah.
I really didn't want to go that. I like 23 is my out of my comfort zone number.
Yeah, I mean Yeah, 25.2 was the last 6 that sold. That's the only reason I'm getting hung up at 23 because that's obviously 6.5 too.
Yeah.
Let me just check the pop on this. I'm just curious how many of these are top 5 with 4 higher.
Okay.
I can't go below 24.
I can't go higher than 23. I really can't. I knew it was gonna be like this.
Man.
What can we do here? I want to get it done. I would like to do something. Maybe I'll get you a drink and some food and we chop it up.
I appreciate it. I don't know that a drink and food makes up for $1,000.
$1,000. A lot of drinks.
Hey, unless you're taking me to Gibson's across the street and ordering a couple of tomahawks.
have to do that.
Then we might be able to talk. Maybe a little Pappy Van Winkle on the pour. Maybe we can make this happen.
We got to bake that into the deal, man.
Look, 23 cash is a fair offer.
It's a fair offer.
It is a fair offer.
I'm a fair guy. I'm not.
It is a fair offer. I think I can do a little bit better over the next couple of days. Would you keep the offer?
I don't want to keep it. I'll do 23.2 right here, right now, and that's really that's the most I can go. I'm serious. I'm serious. It's the most I can go.
You know, I've got it stickered at 26. I think I can get 26 trade value on it from somebody, and so.
But then you go and liquidate those cards, right?
Like it depends. It depends on what it is.
If you're trading higher.
If it's PC cards, no, I'm going to keep them. If it's liquid cards I don't care about, I might sell them or I might, use them for future trades. But no, I think I got to stick to 24.
Just meet me in the middle.
I got to stick at 24.
23.5. Meet me in the middle. I can't be at 24. It can't be 24. 23.5. If not, I totally understand.
The guy who I bought this from, I traded for this at the Dallas Card Show. The guy had this stickered at 29.
Right.
And he was.
I watch your videos, man.
Yeah, he was really feeling like he could get 29 on it. With and with a 6 doing a little over 25, I got to stick at 24. I got to stick at 24.
Oh my God, I'm about to lose a deal over $500.
24?
Wow. 24.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Okay. All right, starting the National with that was crazy. I did not expect that right to start the show, but here's the good news. Now I've got a crazy stack of cash, and that's going to let me go around the show floor and really pick up some cool stuff today. So what is this? Can I see this?
Absolutely. So this is a Type 3,
oh my gosh.
1992, the matching original photograph of the 92 Dream Team. It matches up to the Sports Illustrated.
Yes, I have this Sports Illustrated in my collection signed, and this is the Type 3 photo. So it's not the original photo.
No, it's
but
not.
It's still one of the official photos, I guess you would say.
That's right. It's off the duplicate negative. It's called the Type 3 photo that PSA slabbed already for you. So it's not the Type 1. Type 1 probably sitting in the archive of Sports Illustrated themselves, never come on the market. It's Type 3, probably in about the 10 to 30% range of value-wise compared to a Type 1. Still an extremely rare photograph to find.
I've never seen it before.
Either have I.
I've only seen the magazines with it on, and it looks like, you've got this Sports Illustrated cover. And some other things.
And it even matches up to the card as well.
Look at that, the Sports Illustrated for Kids card.
So it's not just it matches to both.
Okay, that's actually pretty cool.
Even matches up to another, it's a famous cover for a lot of reasons. Even matches up to the, back in the day, VHS tapes. We're going back a little bit.
Wow, look at that. It all is using the same photo, and that is the Type 3 photo. That's pretty neat. Okay, now how much does something like this go for?
So again, we talk about what is Type 1 going to possibly go for if it ever hit the market. Some people could say it could go for 50 to 100,000. I know it's a wide range.
A lot of money, yeah.
So we kind of say that maybe is it a 10 to 30% range? Is it a 5,000? Is it a 15,000? Okay. I think we have a price right around the $10,000 range. Okay. So a much more affordable way of buying a very famous photo.
It is.
Instead of plunking out $100,000 for the exact same photo that has a Type 1.
And the PSA slab photos have gotten really popular. Okay, I'm going to think about that, but I was actually on the hunt for autographs. I told everybody I'm looking for autographs. It looks like you've got a few Jordan autographed items too. Show these to me.
We do. Well, let's go back a little bit even further, right? We'll start with North Carolina. We have some very unique North Carolina items. Signed T-shirts.
Signed T-shirts.
Which again, a little bit of an oddity piece. And then along with that is 2 invoices from Jordan when he lived in Highland Park. For his house furniture, and actually one of them is for, if you looked at the Rare Air book, some of his home furnishing, the pillows and stuff. These are invoices that his designer had to get his approval on before he purchased them.
Wow.
So some beautiful signatures, dated, initialed, and slabbed by PSA DNA. Yeah, who knew?
Who knew? His home decor, the invoices from his interior decorator for home decor, signed by Jordan here for sale at the National.
It's amazing what you can find on Michael Jordan.
Okay, all right. Hey, we're off to a good start. I'm going to go around and look for more Jordan autographs, but I know there's at least a few here at this booth that could be pretty intriguing to consider. I'm excited for this, guys. This is Pristine Live, and I'm going to be live at 3 p.m. Eastern Time Sunday. Pristine Auction is doing all kinds of special live auctions and regular auctions as well during the National on their website and in their app. You got to go get that right now because they've got a special offer for our viewers. $20 off your first auction win using promo code NAT25SCI. That's NAT25SCI. Download the Pristine Auction app or go to pristineauction.com. Use that promo code, and I'll also see you on Sunday with my live stream on Pristine Live. Every year when I come to the National, I love to come to the booth of Mill Creek Sports because they always have spectacular autographs, including lots of Michael Jordan autographs every year. Do you have any Jordan signed cards this year?
Nothing this year for Jordan. No, unfortunately, we didn't bring any Jordan signed
You normally
cards.
have such beautiful stuff.
We do, but you
got it wiped out.
Yeah, you can't replace it right now.
Okay.
It's pretty tough out there.
Okay, well, there is one card that is peeking through these magazines that I got to see and show the audience, because if we can't find a Jordan card here, my God, this Mickey Mantle card, can I see that?
Of course you can.
Now, last year at your booth, you had a 1951 Bowman Mickey Mantle, and it was more expensive. It had a really big, bold Sharpie, blue Sharpie autograph.
It did.
This card's not nearly in as good of a shape because of the, I guess this was probably taped.
Yeah, it looks like it might have been taped to a wall or something like that.
But on the other hand, it feels more historic.
Yes.
The autograph is probably, I would imagine, a much earlier Mickey Mantle autograph.
Probably right in the period of when that card came out, right in the early 50s. You know, we really appreciate that and feel like signatures that were done in the era of when the item came out, really undervalued. You'll look at this Jordan, and this Jordan were all signed right around that time. We really think there's extra value in there, and we feel the market will catch that eventually, just like that signature right there.
What is the asking price on this?
We have $100,000 on that one.
I mean, that's not crazy. That's not unreasonable.
It's not. It fits within the value of the marketplace.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, people don't realize how rare these are to get them signed.
No doubt about it. Yeah.
And
we're glad you appreciate it, and we feel other collectors will too.
And I don't know, there's something nostalgic, even though you would look at the card and go, well, the card's not in great shape, but the fact that it is an autograph from that early era, and the fact the card was stuck in an album, there's something nostalgic about it that I love.
Yeah.
Okay, you've given me a lot to think about. Thank you for showing all of this to me.
Thank you.
All right.
Thanks for coming by again.
Appreciate it.
We appreciate you.
So we've seen some great Michael Jordan autographs so far, but no cards. And I'm on the hunt for Michael Jordan autograph cards. We're here at the National. There's got to be some somewhere. And look, I see Scottie Pippen. We got Michael Jordan's teammate. But I don't know that we got Michael Jordan in here either. Wait a minute. I see a little Jordan. Okay, hold on. We might be getting somewhere with this booth. Let's see what they have here. They got a few interesting pieces for sure. Hey, I'm Geoff.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. It looks like you've got some Michael Jordan autographs here.
Yeah, we got some pretty cool ones.
Could you pull a couple of these out for me? Is this a custom card that I'm looking at?
Yeah, so that's a custom
what is this
card.
one? Oh, this is interesting. Okay. wait, what am I looking at here? Did he sign a paper towel? What is this?
It's a custom piece that got just put into a card.
Interesting, okay.
Yeah. And we got a cool baseball one here too.
Yeah, so this is a custom rated rookie card. This isn't a real card. But he signed it. I mean, that's actually really unique. I've never seen, it's actually a neat custom card design. I love the iconic rated rookie imagery, even though it's probably being used without permission in this case.
Yeah, I mean, what's cool is these are all signed in the early years.
Right.
And they were signed personally with Steve Grad, this is the Steve Grad collection.
Gotcha. Yeah, the autograph expert.
Autograph expert.
The all-time autograph expert.
Yep.
This one is really unique. I haven't seen one of these signed before, and this was actually an actual card that Entenmann's Bread put out. That one might be worth kind of taking a look at. Obviously it's an oversized card. That might be taking a look. That might be worth taking a look at because that's actually, I believe, a licensed card.
Yep.
That was from the Bulls Entenmann set, a promotional card that I think probably came with bread or bakery items back then.
Right.
And can't imagine many of these exist out in the world graded, and signed like this.
Also
right
an
now.
early year sign too.
Yeah.
This is not a one signed yesterday.
The silver ink auto's pretty cool on it too. That one's really interesting. What's the asking price on this?
Yeah, so we have 10 grand on this.
$10,000?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I got to go do a little research on this one. This one does actually interest me because it's a total oddball card. It's not one it's one of Jordan's 1980s cards. It's one of his actual official real licensed 1980s cards, but it's not a normal one. It's not the 87 Fleer that you see a lot of those signed. I owned one of those signed as well. This one you don't see show up signed very often at all. So this could be a really interesting one. Okay, I'm gonna take a photo, go do a little research. I definitely want to keep this in mind. For this being the first night, kind of the preview night of the National, it's already feeling a bit busy, and what that means to me is that the National is going to be absolutely slammed the next few days. And what that means to me is that tonight's the night to pick up your really rare one-of-a-kind cards, kind of like the one that I just saw, because those cards may not be here if you wait another day or two to get them when the crowds really start to come in. Okay, this is cool. You've got to see this. This is one of the wildest cases of super cool signed Michael Jordan items that I've ever seen. How about a signed Michael Jordan Wheaties box? I mean, that thing is insane. A signed Michael Jordan baseball. We've got a signed Michael Jordan matchbook, little odd. Signed Michael Jordan Air Jordan hat. Some incredible magazines signed by Jordan, which is wild. We've got all kinds of stuff. This one here, this is really unique. Look at this. This is the first issue ever of Beckett's Basketball Price Guide, and it's signed by Michael Jordan. This is a piece of sports card history intersecting with the legend himself and his autograph. Honestly, for $2,300, that feels like a pretty good pickup to me. Now, of course, the question is, would you dare buy the Beckett magazine and have it slabbed by PSA? That might be bad karma. I don't know about that. But how about these Michael Jordan shoes? You guys have to see these. These things are absolutely insane down here. You've got shoes that are game worn from Michael Jordan, signed by Michael Jordan. $95,500 for that one from a game in 1997. That one from a game in 1996 for $68,500. Those are pretty epic pieces, but no cards. He said, I talked to the dealer. He's like, I've got this incredible case of Michael Jordan stuff, but I've sold out of all of my cards already. People were buying them from him before the show opened. So that means I got to get a hurry on to find some cards right now. All right, so we found what is kind of a Michael Jordan autograph card. This is second year Michael Jordan Star, and all of the early Star stuff has gone crazy in the market. People are chasing after it. PSA is, of course, now grading it. And so for only 4 of those ever to be signed by Jordan, and that's one of the 4.
Yes.
Wow.
And that's the very best of the 4.
That's the very best of the 4. That's the only PSA 8. Yeah, it looks like the next closest one is a PSA 6, and then a PSA 4 below that. So, wow, that's a really neat copy of that. Okay, so your asking price on this is $35,000? Okay, all right, now I'm starting to really have a lot to think about today. I've seen some really cool pieces so far. Out of everything you've seen, what would you pick up? Which one of these pieces that you've seen today would you pick up? because I'm going to have to make that decision in a few minutes. But first, I'm going to go look around a little bit more. Now, this is a showcase of Michael Jordan autograph cards, really big cards. Tate, nice to meet you.
Yeah, great to meet you.
I've got to see some of these cards you've got
Absolutely.
here. Can you show me some of these? Wow, look at this, guys. This is 2003 Upper Deck Exquisite Collection. So first year of Exquisite.
Exactly, yep.
And obviously Exquisite, you've always got the game used, amazing patches, really nice Michael Jordan signature on that. PSA 7, and of course a price tag of $60,000 for that card.
Yeah, those cards have shot up in the last year.
They really have. That one is what, numbered to 100. So we're in big boy card territory right here. These cards are not to be messed around with, and there's a lot more of them you're about to see. All right, where do we want to go next?
I mean, we'll stay in Exquisite.
Okay.
So we got these two here.
Great.
So, similar to what you were just talking about.
Now these feel like a bargain compared to what we just saw.
Yeah, that's a 3-4 premium for sure.
These are only $40,000 each. So these are this one's from 2006, 2007, this one's from 2005, 2006. And both of these are actually lower numbered. Well, actually this one's to 100, this one's lower numbered. Beautiful cards in their own right. As you said, they're a little less expensive because they're not the first year of Exquisite.
Exactly. For me, I like collecting the duels. So you got the Kobe and and Jordan, of course, autograph.
Wow, and then LeBron and Jordan.
Both on card. I think that's key. I actually get a lot of the duels of Jordan and LeBron. But really unique, with the Kobe on card autograph and a piece of jersey on both.
And their autograph grade of 10 on that one. This one's just autographed creative authentic, but honestly, the autographs look super good on that one too.
Yeah, they're pretty sure.
Yeah, these are really nice cards. Ooh, okay. You're showing me some nice stuff here.
Okay.
There's one that seems to be more expensive than any of them that you show me though, Tate. What is this one coming up next?
I saved these two for last. These are what I collect Griffey as well.
Okay.
So you get late 90s on-card autographs of guys like this. Of course, Jordan's, another type.
So this is pre-Exquisite. This is from 1999 SPX. This is getting more into the era that I was looking for today.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Tate. It's been a pleasure. Appreciate it.
Yeah,
awesome. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
All right, I made it to the Cards HQ booth. Ryan, we are already packed. The show just opened a couple of hours ago. Look at this line here. We got all these people lined up wanting to sell their cards to the store. My goodness, man, how's the show been so far?
It's been amazing. I don't think we bought enough of these.
Yeah, we didn't buy enough stanchions.
There.
We needed more stanchions. All right, we're gonna know for next year. This is crazy. So I know we brought a ton of buyers and a ton of money to buy with this year. We're also selling cards for the first time here at our Cards HQ booth as well.
Yeah, it's been incredible. We're selling cards that we bought today. So that's been really fun.
Right, because we're buying them and then we're putting them in the showcases. It's going to be a fun couple of days. So if you guys do make it to the National, make sure to check it out. If you don't make it to the National, by the way, all of our pickups from the National are going to drop on our cardshq.com website next week when we get back from the National. So you'll want to check that out. Yeah. Awesome, man. Well, I'm going to let you get back to it here.
Yeah. Actually, my friend Geoff, the founder of Collecticon, he called me. He's interested in your Star Jordan.
Like he wants to buy it?
He wants to buy it, yeah. And I think he's coming. I think he's coming to the show.
Okay.
Okay. I know that's a hefty card.
Yeah, I don't really want to sell it.
But I think the offer's pretty high. I don't remember what you paid for it, but.
Okay. All right. I will give him a call. I'll give him a call now. We'll see what happens. Okay. Hey Geoff, how are you doing?
Good. How about you?
I heard you went to my team, and I heard you were interested in something.
Yes, I am. The one card that I keep on missing. I've been had an offer a year and a half ago for $80,000 or so. Passed on it because I was working on a trade deal for one. Long story short, he backed out. Next thing you know, they just started going up, and I've been chasing it since.
All right, so I bought this at the 2022 National, and it's a card that I bought. I didn't really intend to ever sell it. I'm happy with how they've gone up in the market. Obviously, it's a lot more valuable today than what it was when I bought it back in 2022. I don't really want to sell it, but obviously if the price is right, it's always something I'd consider. You kind of got to do that with any card. What did you have in mind in terms of an offer for this?
Well, I've been following them close, and obviously they've gone up a lot. And $170,000 for it.
Okay. That's a fair offer, $170,000. Would that be $170,000 cash?
Yeah, this is a cash offer. I'd wire you the money.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I appreciate the offer. I'm not super interested in selling it, but $170,000 would give me a lot of spending money to walk around the National with and to buy some pretty cool stuff. So, okay.
Exactly. That's my thoughts exactly. You're at the National. Wish I could be there. I still may come in. We're just busy planning our own shows. But and if you see something big and want to do the deal, just let me know.
Okay. All right, I'm going to keep that in mind. I appreciate the offer, Geoff. Thank you.
Yeah, for sure. We'll be in touch and have a good show.
Thank you. Take care. Bye. Oh, man. Okay. That was unexpected. I appreciate it. That is an awesome offer. To get offered $170,000 for a card is something that doesn't happen every day. That would be a really nice profit based on what I bought that card for a few years ago. But I don't really want to sell it. But it's interesting, is there something else on the show floor for $170,000 that I'd rather have than this? I don't know that there is, but over the next couple days, it's going to be kind of interesting to find out. All right, so I've seen some great things on the show floor today. Now I have to decide which one of these things I want to buy. So I'm going to do a little bit of research on some of the items I've seen so far so I can hopefully figure that out now. So the first thing I'm curious to see is what the population is on this 1987 Bulls Entenmann's card that I saw at that one dealer booth with that Michael Jordan autograph. So I'm going to go into the PSA app. I'm curious how many of these PSA has ever graded, and especially has graded with an autograph. So I found the card here in PSA's Pop Report. A total of 396 of this card have ever been graded by PSA, which actually makes it not that common of a 1980s Michael Jordan card. But I'm curious when I switch over here to look at how many of these cards have a dual grade. None. Wait a minute. Total grade of 396. How many have ever been autograph authenticated by PSA? 0. That card is a PSA population 0. If I were to buy that card, which right now is just in a Beckett Authentic holder, and if PSA were to grade that, that becomes a PSA population 1. That would be a pretty special card to consider. Wow, that's a big opportunity on that one. So I've come into Market Movers now. I'm using the sales history feature, the comps feature in Market Movers. By the way, guys, Market Movers is indispensable. If you are buying cards like this at card shows, you've got to get Market Movers, and we're doing a very special offer just for the National. For those of you watching from home, it's promo code 2025. What you do is go to sportscardinvestor.com, click Market Movers in the main menu bar. Promo code 2025 gets you 2 weeks of Market Movers completely for free, and then 20% off for life. So you can sign up for any of our membership levels, get 20% off for life plus 2 weeks free. Promo code 2025, sportscardinvestor.com, Market Movers in the main menu bar. What's interesting is there's a 1988 version of this card, which does have a PSA signed copy sold for $2,500. There's actually been a few of these from 1988 that have signed because it was part of this complete set here. Let's see, this one sold back in 2021. Well, that's that same copy, I think, that sold a second time. But I don't see any 1987 version of this card that has ever sold. PSA or Beckett or any other form of authentication. Market Movers can't find any sales history on that card signed from 1987. So it is rare. Hey John,
Hey,
good to see you again.
Good to see you.
Do you still have that Entenmann's Michael Jordan signed card?
I do.
Okay. I'm glad you hadn't sold it yet. I was kind of wondering walking over here, sometimes these one-of-a-kind pieces, they go quickly on the first day.
Lots of looks, yeah.
This is really a one-of-a-kind, very, very unique piece. Do you have a little wiggle room? Can we negotiate on this?
I think the best thing to do here is get the guy who got it signed.
Okay.
And have him tell the story about it.
Is Steve here?
Steve,
Grad.
Steve's walking over. Yeah.
That's fantastic.
So we'll have him.
Steve Grad, by the way, guys, is a hobby legend. He was head of autograph authentication for PSA. Started that with them. Now with Beckett currently, and does a lot of stuff for. He's involved in a lot of different things. Pawn Stars, right? I mean, this. Okay, that's awesome. So we'll get Steve over here to tell the story of this, and yeah, I'm curious to learn more. This is really an interesting card.
Hell yeah.
Cool.
Sounds good.
Steve, it's great to see you again.
Great to see you too. How are you?
Absolutely, I'm great. So this card, I'm interested in. Tell me more about this. This seems really rare.
All right, so I chased autographs basically starting as like an 8-9-year-old. The Bulls held a luncheon every year for season ticket holders. My parents were season ticket holders. This is 87, so they had it at I believe the Hilton and Towers. And the players would all just sit at a table. It was weird, it's like a mafia table. All the players up there. Well, I beelined just for one player, and it was Jordan.
Of course,
so I would
right? He's the player to beeline for.
And I remember I would go every year and just feed him stuff, and he would just sit there and sign.
Okay.
I ended up getting him probably 70 times during his career, but those early days is the ones I love, and that's obviously an awesome card.
So this is actually a card you got signed yourself.
Yeah, personally.
Back then.
Yeah,
back in the 80s.
Back in the 80s. That's signed by me, and Silver Pen too. A lot of people are like, Silver Pen wasn't around then. Yeah, it was around. I was using him in the 80s, and I thought it would come out kind of cool on it.
It looks cool.
Yeah.
It pops on that card, especially with the dark background cards like this. If you were to use like a dark Sharpie or something like that, the autograph would get lost.
It would look awful.
Yeah.
So I chose the right pen. I've had it since getting it signed. It's not left my collection at all.
Wow.
That's it.
That's a wild story.
Yeah, that's
and
100%.
here it is today. But you're looking. You've got it out on display. You're willing to obviously sell it.
Of course.
What struck me unique about this one. I had trouble finding any of these out there that had ever, been signed from this 87 year.
There's maybe one other I've ever seen.
Okay.
And that's in all the years I've been an authenticator, collector. One more. That's it. And listen, people got these packs of the game, and then you open the pack up, you look at the cards, a lot of people just chucked them.
Yeah.
Some people kept them wrapped up, but no one really got them signed. So I think I was kind of ahead of the curve on that. And I mean, I could go back thinking about all the times I met with Jordan. I'm like, why did I decide to get that signed? It's just cool. Now, in '88, he told me he wouldn't even sign his rookie for me back then, which was strange. But this is kind of his Enemans rookie, so it's a cool looking card. I think it's him slamming early days of Jordan. You really can't beat it. Yeah, it's beautiful.
That is pretty sweet.
Yeah, it's cool.
Okay, so you're asking $10,000 on this.
Yes.
Okay. I think that's a little bit on the high side.
Okay.
Totally understand the ask on
Sure.
that. I think that's fair. I was thinking more in the neighborhood in terms of cash at 7,500 is what I was thinking.
How about 8?
8?
Yeah.
I think 8 is fair.
Okay.
I would happily take it.
All right, it's yours.
Thank you,
And
Steve.
you own it. That's from me to you.
you.
And that's the lineage. 2 people.
Okay. I
So
love it.
it's kind of cool you have it now.
I tell you
I'm
what,
pumped.
this is going to go in my collection.
I'm pumped
it's
about
not
it.
going back out.
All right,
so
thank God.
whoever the third owner is, it's because my kids sold it someday. that's the third
That's
owner.
what I like
So
hearing.
if you're watching this video 80 years from now and you're like, oh, I own this card, it's because my kids or my grandkids sold it to you.
There's the lineage. 1,
Right.
2, 3. Awesome.
There you
Thanks,
go.
dude.
Awesome. Thank you,
Appreciate
Steve.
it, brother.
I appreciate the deal.
Thank you very much. Of course.
What a jam-packed first day of the National, and we are just getting started. Tonight is Trade Night Live. I'm going live here on this Sports Card Investor channel starting at 7 p.m. Eastern Time tonight. Live from the National Trade Night, doing trade deals live. And then all weekend long, we've got multiple videos coming out a day. Incredible coverage of the National, so don't go anywhere. We'll see you soon. Take care.